Hey, what's going on, Sarasota? Today we've got a local legend. We've got my friend Mark Sobolewski, newest coach at Riverview High School. How you doing, Bo?
Good.
Hey, and as always, if you guys are looking to step up your style game, check out any of the Tweeds Suit Shop locations or check them out at tweedssuitshop.com. All right, Mark, listen, I know you're in insurance like myself, but you've recently taken on a new position at Riverview High School as the head baseball coach. So what does it mean to you to be able to coach a hometown team?
Well, number one, I've always had, and I say myself, but my wife and I have always had a real passion for young people, mentoring young students, or in my case, baseball players. So any chance you have to be in that kind of a leadership role, that's an opportunity that's tough to pass up.
Absolutely. Was it always in the plan to eventually coach baseball? I know you played at Sarasota High School while I was there for a little while, and then went on to play college and doing some awesome things. But was it always in the cards to coach youth baseball?
I wouldn't say it was. I mean, to be honest, you kind of go through your playing career. You're focused on being the very best player that you can personally be. And, what I got into my first off season really was helping out kids.
Yeah.
I found myself out at Cal Ripken in different batting cages, Twin Lakes, and there was an obvious connection, and that was something I always wanted to continue. And so when baseball playing days were actually done, it became more of a focus. But I wouldn't say I grew up thinking I would do this, or I had no aspirations of doing it.
But it definitely was a natural fit.
It was. Mm-hmm.
Love it. So you had an awesome career in baseball. You took it farther than most do. What was the most memorable stadium that you got the chance to play in?
So anytime I was in big league camp, I mean, that's obviously a special opportunity. But I was just saying before the show here, Florida State. That sounds kind of funny as a UM guy.
Hey, I'm a Knowles, that's okay.
But in 2008, we were the #1 team in the country, and Florida State and Buster Posey were #2.
That's awesome.
So that environment, anytime you go to Tallahassee, that's a great rivalry, but that was a really special year.
That's awesome. Well, all right, guys, that's going to do it for the pre-show, tailored by Tweeds. Like I said, if you want to step up your style game, check them out at any of their locations or at tweedssuitshop.com. So, because we brought it up and because we're talking social media and all that, it's not like college baseball or professional baseball where we can recruit, right? There's been, I know there's been other teams accused of recruiting and things like that. I mean, does it really go on? Is it just social media hearsay? I mean, it probably does, but is it as rampant as people might say?
I think it probably depends regionally on where you are, even within our own state.
Sure.
I don't know. It's not my focus. I would say it's there have been things that have come up where parents sometimes want to feel more desired than maybe they are.
Right.
So they may tell somebody, "Oh, so and so reached out," and they didn't.
Yeah.
And I've seen that with other schools and teams, but I have no idea. It's not our priority, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you got to be next level competitive to be caring that much about high school sports. It's. You've got talent, develop the talent. You don't have to necessarily go out and get it. So I can understand that.
I would think the problem is often the parents, because the kids, they just want to play, right? You know what I mean? But the parents, they have these ambitions, and the stakes are higher now with, NIL deals and all this stuff. I mean, have you noticed any changes with that development?
Well, I think they're more so now than ever. There's an expectation for results to happen right away. So maybe before, like when I went to Sarasota High School, for instance, 2003, I was a freshman. There was no issue waiting your turn, working hard, but waiting your turn to go play and get on the field.
Sure.
I don't think people are that patient anymore. They're not at the college level. I think that's kind of made its way down to the high school ranks too. So I think people are more, even in business, they want certain things when they want them. But having said that, as a coach, you can't sacrifice your ultimate ethics or morals or vision for what you see fit.
Well, it's that age of instant gratification.
Correct.
You know, we have everything we need at our fingertips.
Yeah,
so we can get it
but I think
so
they
fast.
also want to be starting so they can have the footage for their Instagram reels immediately.
True.
You know, and they can throw their baseball number up on the profile, and you know that's their whole personality.
They do, yeah, and that's right. They see, hey, look, I can gain something from this, whether it's financially or just clout or whatever it is.
And you know that's what their role models are doing at the college and pro levels. So you know when those guys at those levels say, "Oh, I just play a sport, I shouldn't be held to the standard," you know they should come to some of your high school games and see why they're held to a standard. Sure.
Well, I can tell you, whether you want to be or not, those kids are looking up to players, and it doesn't matter the sport. I mean, they're all paying attention. There's more exposure now than ever before.